Hey guys, what is going on? This is Ip of RageQuitTV, gonna be casting a game between Mr. Barcode and Liquid Jinro. It is a TVZ on Shakuras Plateau, and I know Mr. Barcode is not a real player, it's just what I call people that have a series of I's and L's in their name. You may be wondering why they do that. It's just to be anonymous on Battle.net. You could use a Smurf name, but eventually Smurf names get leaked, and then everyone knows, oh, B Water, that was Rainbow. If you have a bird-coded name, there's really no easy way to prove who it is unless you analyze the replay, look at the hotkeys, and all of that stuff. But even then, you can't be 100% positive because people know that Marine King, he has a barcode name, but it's non-human readable because it's a barcode. So no one really knows if they're going up against Marine King Prime from that name. There's so many Korean players, you can just look at the ladder on SC2 ranks, and you'll see so many players with a barcoded name. It is ridiculous, and you never know who it is. And of course, it's probably someone that you would know, because a nobody isn't going to take this name unless they just want to scare you. They'd be the players that go on NA, copy and paste a Korean phrase at the start of every game, paste that in, so people think they're playing Korean and just get scared. People don't really do that at this high of a level. So this guy, we can assume, is a professional player, and Jinro probably knows that, and he's like, oh man, who am I up against? Dongre-gu, Nesty, who could it be? Or even July. Going over into the APM tab, we don't see too high of a spam. If it ever hits 500, then we will know it is DRG. Or maybe July Zerg. July Zerg and DRG are the only Zergs I think that could possibly hit 500. I know DRG can because he did it at MLG. July Zerg, he was known for his APM in Brood War, so I'm assuming he could easily do that in StarCraft 2 if he truly wanted to. The Overlord is going to be coming in. We'll be seeing this gas, and if he clicks on the gas, he can tell that it did go down after the barracks, so he knows it's not going to be any super fast reacted Hellions. Most likely it is going to be reacted Hellions, and may even be mech, because Shakuras Plateau is the map that you would go mech on TVZ if you are a Terran player that went mech in any map against Zerg, because mech is exceptionally strong on Shakuras Plateau. This SCV is hiding the Overlord, did see it. A drone does come down to see exactly what is going on. Jinro going to go up, more drones just going in to transfer to that middle line. And now the SCV is going to see no gas. And you may be wondering, why would Jinro go for, like, I know he didn't, but why would you go gas before barracks? Because it gets your Hellions out between 30 and 45 seconds earlier, which means if a Zerg player has fresh timings, you may get up before the Spine Call is, which means you can run into the main base very easily. And why is that good? Well, this Marine does get surrounded. That isn't good at all. Wait! He kills a drone and manages to get out the SCV, forming a block, but the drones do some mineral walking and gets past that SCV. Another Marine does come. Lings do come out, and that's the end of this Marine and SCV's life. SCV chasing that one drone, trying to get it. It's getting so close, it's gonna not. Wait. No, Lings do take it. But again, reacted Hellions on Shakuras Plateau is actually really strong if you go gas before factory. Mainly because I don't know really any Zerg players who go for a early gas on Shakuras Plateau. They all do this delayed gas, and if you run in, like the Queen is going down now. If she was, like, not in position, which she may not be, now going back up, the Hellions right now could be coming into the base and then go up into the main, and 2 Hellions in the main base is annoying. Eventually, more Hellions would join in, but since they don't have any gas right away, that means that Hellions can do a lot of damage because Speedlings are going to be out so late. Hellions are going to go take out this one Ling and now going to keep on going. We do have a command center being built. Marine and Stim being researched. We'll see if Marauders do end up coming out. It looked like Jinro wanted to do a Hellion Marauder in another TVZ, so we'll see if he ends up doing that in this one. Polt is a big fan of that build. Hellion does get poked by the Spine Call. It looks like Jinro may not run Pi. We'll see as 2 more Hellions do join in. Is he going to go for it or not? The Queen now going to be getting into position down here just to try to wall this area off if Hellions try to do the run-by. And the factory is going to be moving, giving up the reactor. Probably going to go start building tanks. And it looks like Jinro not going to be going mech in this game. Unfortunately, I wish he really would go mech in one of these TVZs, but not doing it. Hellions going to be going down here. He does have 6, and 6 Hellions is enough to kill like an infinite number of Zerglings if microed perfectly. And by perfectly, I don't mean just stutter stepping another Spinecrawler going down. Very nice call by our Zerg player. But by microed perfectly, I mean when you're running away, you stutter step like the front 3 Hellions. And then the back 3 keep on moving. And that way, you don't really get surrounded by those Zerglings, and you can kill out those Zerglings. And if you do that, you can kill like an infinite number of Zerglings. It is very hard to do. We'll see if Jinro ends up doing that. If you stop all your Hellions, and then the Lings surround you, it's game over. So you guys just stop the front few Hellions, like the front half, get a shot off, and immediately start running those guys again. Now they're in the back, and then you start and stop the next front half, which will be the ones you didn't stop the time before. I hope that makes sense. Anyways, we have a Baneley's Nest and an Evo Chamber. All 4 gases taken already. This layer is about halfway, going up on a macro hatch, and I think he's going to be going for mutas just based upon how much gas this Zerg player does have. Generally, when I see these 4 gases taken so early, like the naturals taken at the same exact time, I start to think of muta play. And 4 drones on this gas, small mistake. Small mistake. Do have 4 Baneleys morphing in just for defense. Jinro going to be moving out with a handful of Marines. It is going to be Marine Hellions. And this is very vulnerable to Baneleys and not that great at taking out Spine Crawlers. That is what Marauder Hellion is great at. They can deal against Baneleys and they can deal against Spine Crawlers. And these Hellions scare away those Zerglings, decide it's not worth going in. And Jinro being supply capped right now being unsupply capped. Not a long one, hopefully. And now the Marines do get shown. Medevac is possibly going to be elevating on up, and I did not even think about this possibility. Going to be taking out those creep tumors, but if he elevators the Marines up right here, the Lings won't be able to get surrounded because the Hellions will be able to stay on the low ground and kill the Lings. So an elevator right now would be so cool by Jinro, but it doesn't look like he's going to be doing that. More and more Banelings being morphed. Stim, is that done? It is, but it looks like Jinro is waiting for that combat shields. Another 20 seconds, but that will allow the Zerg player to get up a defense. And that's what I was talking about in previous games when I say Jinro is an extremely passive player. If this was any Slayer's Terran, they would already be working on taking out this layer. Because they are aggressive. Jinro, not really too aggressive. He loves playing passively. Can keep the Zerg contained on 2 bases, and Jinro is just fine with that. The Spire now just about completed. Viking is going to be coming out to take out Overlords, and this will allow drops to come in through this top side. The Viking going to clear out a lot of Overlords, and this is so much better when the player does Infestor play. Because the Viking kills off all the Overlords, and then the Infestors can't get the drop off on Vikings. And Lings are going to go try to surround these Hellions. Jinro stopped all the Hellions, not just stopping the front ones. The Lings are going to get around, kill off 1 Hellion. Marines do come, and those Banelings are trolling so far behind. And Marines going to be working on those Lings, and now going to be going up in the medevac before the Banelings get off any hits. Doesn't look like many Marines got hit by that. These 2 Hellions just staying by, going to take control of this watchtower. And Jinro keeping these Marines alive was huge because we will have mutas now on the way, as this 1 Viking does kill off 4 Overlords. Also now spots the mutas on the way. And missile turrets immediately starting to be built. Marines going to be on the way on over to defend against this. Mutas, though, are going to come in, get a handful of SCVs. The repair does go down, keeping those SCVs live a little bit longer. 5 workers killed versus the 2 that Jinro have killed. Muta's now going to be swinging by. He is Korean, so hockeys all his hatches individually. And again, I don't like this play when you go with mutas just because your injects take a long time and it gets really hard to do injects and larva spreading while going with these mutas. But he's doing a good job with this larva spread right now. His injects sliding a little bit. These drones kind of stacking on up, now going to be transferring them over. Again, the mutas just require so much APM. While he was doing that, the mutas will stop. So when you do the quicker larva injects, that's less time that your mutas can be stopped. And if you're good, you can even inject via the minimap with the mutas and never actually look away, which can save you games. Nice drone transfer coming down on this 1 base. And what I love about this may be an ex-Brood War player, because I haven't seen any StarCraft 2 player do this. Time the gases to their hatch. So the second the hatch finishes, the gases are waiting. So I don't see that happen all that often. And this just saves a lot of time, and 4 guys on this gas. I don't know what is with this Zerg player and putting 4 guys on gas. Still has 4 guys on that gas. 33, so a little bit odd. This gas is slightly further away if you do look at it. And you can see, well, this one be the further away one, I think. So, not that. Maybe there was a minimal, like, return you got by 4 going on the fur one, but not keeping up with all his bases. We're just going to say that is a mistake. Muta's now going to be coming in. And there is a drop by Jinro that is going to get picked off. That is a lot of Marines in that drop ship. All 8 do go down. Devastating loss right there. Jinro's pushing back the creep. And these Lings getting in position. There are a lot of Banelings. More Lings on the way, and we don't have an infestation pit. Nope, no infestation pit out, none on the way. Is getting 2-2 on his Lings. Jinro is at 1-1, also getting 2-2 with that +1 mech. Just finishing, and now going to be doing another drop. Well, actually, this is the first drop. This drop got picked off before it even started. And what horrible timing. The Zerg player may get a chance. Yes, gets the watchtower, sees that dropship coming. Tanks, though, trapping these units on this watchtower. Jinro, such a good play, but all the Lings do come in. The Marines were out of position. All the tanks do fall, and now the Muta's coming in. Jinro in a little bit of trouble. Now going in, tugging down those Banelings. Nicely done. Is he going to get the next one? Just misses. Gets that Baneling in. More coming in. Jinro going to be backing up. Going to go behind these supply depots. And now going to keep on going, tugging those Banelings down. Marines going in one at a time. The tech lab does fall, but it was done researching everything it wanted to. So Jinro doesn't really need that anymore. So not a big loss. Marines and Lings going to come in, but, well, Lings are going to come in, the Marines to defend. SCV is going to start forming a wall off, could go in hold position and do a very nice job. Drop does manage to land here. It doesn't look like, wait, the Mutas do spot this. And, well, the Marines are going to be taking out a few Mutas. Mutas are only at 0-1, Marines are at 2-2 with the medevac. Losing a lot of Mutas here. Oh my god, will the Marines? No, they won't. They won't. Wait. He's doing some sick micro. I didn't even notice that. Holy cow, Jinro. Sick micro on those Marines. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa there. Nicely done, Jinro. I did not even notice. I was like, oh, there's 1 Marine left. Wait, what's this? Marines drop from the medevac. Nicely done, Jinro. Takes out a lot of those Mutas with a few Marines. And is going to be pushing on ahead. And that Queen is going to be taken out. And a scan is going to go down. And a lot of tumors will be falling. And more tumors going down. Jinro pushing that creep way, way back. The supply is 152 to 172. Jinro does have a handful of tanks back here. Only 1 in siege. Another one is joining. He's got to get them all in siege mode. Those Banelings rolling in. Going on the thing so we can see them target fired down. Banelings rolling in. And there's plenty of Marines off in the back, but there's a lot of Mutas. But we did see Jinro's micro against Mutas. If he has medevacs, he knows how to deal with them. A lot of those, though, were injured. 1 Muta volley, though, but a big drop coming in from the back. Does kill a handful of drones. I think maybe they got pulled away. Tugging down this spawning pool. The transfuse does go down, keeping that spawning pool alive. Very nicely done by our Zerg player. But Jinro gonna be moving out with a lot of bio. The supply 135 to 148. Losing supply as he does build 4 spine callers at that 1 base to defend against drops. And Jinro getting a Reaper out. I haven't seen a late game Reaper before. Banelings are going to explode on those Marines, but there's plenty more where that came from. 3-3 has just finished. Super Saiyan mode is activating for Jinro right now on his Marines, but he doesn't have that many. And wow, it looked like it was almost done, but still ongoing. And now 3-3 is done on those Marines. 2-2 for those Lings, getting +2 carapace for the Mutas. And those Lings will be out-upgraded by the Marines, and that is not a good thing. And a Zerg player sitting at Ling Muta a little bit too long, not getting Pathogen Glands, oh no, he did get the Hive. So maybe he's just going to... Wait, what? It's getting Infestors before Pathogen Glands. That is not worth it. And I'll go into that after this game. We do have Marines coming in to attack these Lings, and is he going to get those target fires on those Banelings? And the Banelings look like they are backing on off. Lots of Mutas falling in as Jinro does come in. And now still looking at those Banelings, you can see Jinro targeting those down. That's what he wants to kill. Not too scared about the Mutas. He wants to kill the Banelings because that is what will kill his Marines. The Mutas won't really do too much. He has 3 armor. The Mutas don't have any attack. Targets down all those Banelings very nicely, but a Zerg player now taking advantage of all the Marines being on away. Gonna come in, the repair gonna go on this bunker. All those Banelings do get target fired down by that tank, and Jinro gonna be holding on, does take the supply lead, 134 to 126. Jinro with a few medevacs leading the way. Muta's low numbers, Jinro has done a great job at picking those off, and now gonna be pushing that creep on back. More Infestors being built, and again, Pathogen Glands not being researched. And, well, there's Creep Tumors going down. Jinro gonna be coming in here. Will have enough for a fungal growth on those Marines. Gets it just before the split. Banelings do hit off on a lot of them, but Jinro with some nice micro on those Marines. Gonna be splitting up and even going up into that dropship. Jinro loves dropships, dude. That missile turret is gonna be saved? Holy heck, that missile turret came on the brink of destruction at the same time. Marines coming in. Those Infestors don't have energy. They did just come out. Now they have energy to fungal growth. Overlord's going to be taken out. Greater Spire now done. Jinro getting a Thor out. It looks like he is in the lead. 142 supply to 137. These Marines are being so strong right now with the medevacs. Fungal growth does go down. One Overlord does get away with 5 HP. Marines coming in to take out those Infestors, target them down. Lings come in, fungal growth I think goes off. Yeah, but look at all the medevacs. They are not going down in life one bit. Another Infestor does pop. And Lings managed to break their way through, but these few Marines, medevacs do decide to ditch them, so they won't be healed anymore. Still a lot of Infestors for a Zerg player. Jinro going to be doing a drop on this high ground. Plenty of Spine Crawlers up here. And these tumors will be taken on out. And the Queen gets a big fungal on the medevacs. That's what he needs to kill is the medevacs. Medevacs are at high enough numbers where the Marines do relatively get healed quickly. Maybe if he gets enough of them, he can kind of race the medevacs in terms of who's going to run out of energy first. But the medevacs are much more effective at healing than fungal growths are at dealing damage. So that's not really an engagement you ever want to take. Banelings are morphing and will be getting taken out. Do have a few Lings back here. And the Ling does hit on those Marines, but medevacs will be healing it back up. The Zerg player going to try to do a Ling run by, and he maybe will get a lot of damage done. Going to be going up into the main. You can see him queuing up the move, then the attack, so they don't go off on any Marines as they do run into that base. And then as soon as they get to the base, they attack anything that's moving. Fungal growth's going down. A Zerg player trying desperately to hold on, but the Thor is here. And that will just aid into the durability of Jinro's force. And the Greatest Spire is done, but no Broodlords had the time to come out. Jinro has hit a vicious timing and now doing a drop on this one base. Big phone growth, those Infestors coming in from behind. They were up here, they burrowed down, I believe. No, they don't have burrows, so I guess he flanked with Infestors. But even with all these fungals, Jinro is just so far ahead. 147 supply to 100 GG. And this drop did not even make an appearance, but going in, so this Pathogen Glands, let's go back a little bit, so because I said I would explain this. So Infestors, they take 50 seconds to come out, okay? So this Pathogen Glands takes 80 seconds. You start this at like 30. So 30 seconds come out, you research Pathogen Glands. Oh, 30 seconds after researching pathogen glands, you can start your infestors. Which means, okay, when they come out, they're going to have 75 energy. Now, you only delay your infestors by, let's see, how much... Oh my god, I can't do the math right now. You don't delay your infestors by more than 20 seconds. That's what I'm going to put out. Wow, big brain foot. Anyways, you don't really delay your infestors by getting this pathogen glands first, if you time it out correctly. Because if you don't time it out correctly, then you got to get your infestors, then wait like 30, 40 seconds for them to get that energy to fungal growth. You can actually fungal growth faster if you preempt this pathogen glands. Just going to leave it there. And we can look at his injecting. It wasn't all that great, I think. But it is almost time for me to get ready to watch MLG, so won't be doing too much of this. There we go. APM tab, you can see 135 EAPM. Main building control. 5.7, so I was wrong right here. 5.7 seconds, very nicely done. Going up into the 15, like his mutas come out, you can see once the mutas come out, there are more and more gaps just because it becomes harder and harder to do. If you do the backspace method, it's a little bit quicker. Damaga has the best injecting method. You can look at my cast, the last one I've casted Damaga. I probably talk about it. But, unit tiers, you can kind of look at the macro of Jinro. Very nice. Really flat, and I love seeing the flat. I hate seeing spikes. Flat is good. At least in my eyes, flat is good. Not really much goes on here. There's a lot of units built. 315 Lings, 281 Marines, 23 Tanks, 1 Reaper, etc. Ability groups. 17 Scans, 21 Fungals, 129 Banelings. Again, think overproducing it. Oh, man. 129 Banelings. Wow. Main building control. We'll look at this real quick, show you guys. It was bound to happen sooner or later. 5.6 seconds on the inject. You can see does start spreading out as it does go on. Hope you guys enjoyed the game. Take care, and I will see you tomorrow. Enjoy MLG, and hopefully you enjoyed these casts. Take care, guys, and peace out. Wait. Oh, no. Never mind.